O.J. Simpson has been released from prison, granted parole after serving 9 of his 33-year prison sentence for armed robbery. And I'm being joined now by two people very disappointed with that decision for obvious reasons. Crime Watch Daily special correspondent Kim Goldman and her father Fred. Thanks so much for being with us today. I appreciate it. Your initial response?
Disappointed. I have this crazy notion that murderers, child molesters, pedophiles belong in jail forever.
Do you think this is justice?
It's hard. You know, we respect the legal system, we respect the parole board's decision to release him, but it's very unnerving to know that the person that we believe killed our brother and son is a free man again.
A civil court ruled that, in fact, he was responsible.
Yeah, I mean, we were very lucky to have 12 jurors unanimously decide that he was the one that caused Ron and Nicole's death, and we were awarded $33.5 million, and we're still trying to collect that.
Fred, do you ever think you'll get any of that money?
From him, no. He made a vow never to pay a dime. If he had to work, he'd never work. But we'll keep chasing him.
What was it like for you to watch this parole hearing live?
For me, I found it to be almost comical, but it was nothing like I expected. There was certainly nothing brought in about the murders. That wasn't allowed, but I'm surprised that they didn't bring in abuse. He abused his first wife, he abused Nicole, and several other women over the years. That should have come in.
I haven't made any excuses in the 9 years that I've been here.
The way that I've understood a parole process is that you're supposed to be remorseful, you're supposed to take accountability, you're supposed to show some humility, and I didn't see that when I was watching, and when he basically denied the allegations and the conviction, I was thinking that, oh wait, he's not satisfying the requirements of the parole. So I was a little surprised when they actually granted it.
I could easily stay in Nevada, but I don't think you guys want me here.
If you could say anything to O.J. right now, what would it be?
For me, I don't have any interest in saying anything to him.
There's nothing that either of us feel that would penetrate him, that would leave a mark.
Do you think O.J. is still a danger to society?
Yes.
I do. I mean, he's someone that killed 2 people. He's a domestic abuser. He's someone that stormed a hotel room, held people captive. Why would we think that he wouldn't be?
O.J. has the propensity to stay in the public eye. What do you hope he does?
I hope that he just quiets himself, that he just stays inside.
Can he do that?
No.
No.
I think that he loves the limelight. I think that it's very difficult for him to have other people speak for him. I'm 100% positive that it frustrates him when my father and I are outspoken. And I think he really misses having the accolades and having the limelight.
I think that he thinks he's above the law. You know, he's this hero football player who can do no wrong, everybody loves, and he buys into all that.
This is a tough question, but as a parent, I have to ask, if Ron were alive today, what would he be doing?
I think he would be fulfilling at least one of his dreams, and that was a restaurant that he was planning for. I think he would be married with kids. I think he would be sharing his life with us, with Kim, as they had always talked about, wanting to live their lives together, have their kids play together.
You got cheated out of that.
Absolutely, but so did Ron. He's the one that really got cheated.
Your family has been the focus of tabloid reporting since this happened. What has it been like for you?
I think that...
I mean, it almost seems like you were victimized all over again in some
well,
ways.
Families of victims are re-victimized.
It has been difficult, though, to be on the receiving end of a lot of negativity and a lot of assumptions about how we live our life. My dad and I are, workers. We work for a living. I'm raising my son. We're advocates. I'm lucky to be working with, Crime Watch Daily, but my dad and I are just part of a normal family that was struck by tragedy.
We are so lucky to have you as a special correspondent on Crime Watch Daily. I'm guessing you must be very proud.
I couldn't be prouder. I had 2 incredible kids. I have 1 incredible kid.
I'm trying to keep it together right now as we have this discussion, but you've done such great work for us, including talking to victims who may not have told their stories if it had not been for you.
It's been a real honor for me to be able to tell stories of people that I have met over the years and with people that have experienced some kind of trauma. There's an innate understanding, and it's been a real, joy for me to be able to tell their stories.
If O.J. says that he wants his first post-prison interview to be conducted by you, how do you respond to that?
I know how I would, but we can't use that kind of language.
My dad doesn't want me to be anywhere
Would
near
you do
him.
that interview?
I think I would do that interview.
Would you tell your daughter not to do that interview?
Yes.
Would you listen to your father?
I would not. I love you, but I would not. It's hard because I don't know that I would be able to necessarily put my brain into the brain of a sociopath and someone who's able to commit murder. But I think I would just try to understand.
Would it creep you out?
Yes, it would creep me out. But I would love to get him to confess. I would like to think that I would get so under his skin, and I'm not that fragile.
Kim, thanks so much for being here and being part of the Crime Watch Daily family. Fred, as always,
Chris,
thanks
thank
for
you.
your courage and bravery. I appreciate it very much. I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.